What if I told you that your life isn't random? Your challenges aren't mistakes, and your name and birth date actually hold a sacred blueprint for who you came here to be. You have a unique energy signature, and when you understand it, everything starts to make sense. If you've ever felt stuck, misunderstood, or like you're meant for more, stick around. I want to show you how your personal numerology can be a total game changer for your personal growth and spiritual development. Numerology is an awesome empowerment tool. Why? Because numerology doesn't tell you who to become. It helps you remember who you already are. Your personal numerology reveals your soul's plan for you in this lifetime, your path, your purpose, your strengths, but also your lessons, challenges, and any repeating themes. And this is so important because those struggles that you're experiencing in your relationships, career, finances, even self worth, they're not flaws. They're part of your learning and expansion. And as a coach, this information is invaluable. It allows me to guide my clients through blocks and limitations with self compassion instead of judgment. It highlights your strengths, your unique abilities, and what I refer to as your magic. This becomes a map showing you how you're meant to thrive and how you're uniquely here to contribute to the world. So, you might be wondering, what is numerology? Well, numerology is a study of the energy of numbers and how those energies influence our lives. The cool thing is, number energy shows up in predictable patterns, which allows us to create a reliable system where the number energies always show up the same way. For example, 3 energy is all about self-expression, creativity, and joy. It's upbeat, optimistic. It's the glass half full energy. I call it the sun, bright and expressive. Many actors, singers, and anyone in the public eye have 3 energy as a part of their unique energy signature. 8 energy, on the other hand, is focused, driven, and achievement-oriented. Once it locks into a goal, it is relentless. 8 has great business and management skills. It's all about money. People with 8 as a part of their unique energy signature make excellent managers. Many run or own a business. They're very busy and they never sit still as they are always accomplishing something. Either of those sound like you? So using your birth date and your exact birth name, because letters carry number energy, we can calculate your core energy or your unique energy signature. This is the energy that makes you, you, and it never changes throughout your lifetime. As an example, here are a few of the numbers we calculate from a personal numerology chart. A life path number. This reveals the spiritual direction your life naturally moves towards. For example, a 6 life path feels a deep responsibility to help and heal others. Caregiving is very fulfilling for them, but this energy must learn boundaries and how to receive love themselves. Many healers, people in the medical field, and teachers carry 6 energy. Another example is the expression number. This shows your natural gifts and what you came here to accomplish. A 3 expression is meant to share creativity through words, art, teaching, or performance. This energy is joyful and social, but can struggle with self-doubt and fear of judgment. Another number is the heart's desire number. This reveals what truly motivates you on a soul level. A 1 heart's desire longs to lead, innovate, and be original. This energy is learning how to lead with confidence, but not be a bully. We can also calculate what I call your influencing energy. These energies are not your core energy, but they shape your experiences. This influencing energy changes throughout your life in cycles of time. It explains why the beginning of your life can be so different from the later parts. For example, you may have a 4 energy cycle influence you early in life. This would create experiences for you that required you to be disciplined and learn to focus. But this would be a time when you had to work hard, and it's likely that you would have gotten a job much earlier than your friends. It might have felt restrictive at times because you were learning to be productive. Then later, you moved into a cycle of time where 7 energy is influencing your experiences. 7 creates experiences of deep introspection, a time of studying or learning something new. Typically, a transformative time when you may become more interested in the metaphysical or spend more time analyzing your life. You can see how your personal numerology validates your experiences and reveals repeating patterns and lessons. It helps heal core wounds and limiting beliefs. It deepens self acceptance and compassion, and it gives you a roadmap to thriving. When I discovered that my life path was 11, everything clicked. It explained my desire to seek deeper truth, my calling to inspire and uplift others, and my need to share what I've learned. It gave me permission to fully be myself. And whenever self-doubt creeps in, I return to my numerology. It reminds me who I am and how I'm meant to serve. Another example is from one of my clients. She has a lot of 5 energy in her core energy. She always felt like her life was chaotic and out of control, and she spent a lot of time beating herself up because her life didn't look like other people's lives. But 5 energy is about freedom, change, and having many different experiences. But it can also feel like a roller coaster. After her session with me, I could physically see her relief. She realized that her life wasn't wrong. It was aligned with her 5 energy, and she stopped judging herself and started to embrace her magic. Another client in a 1 personal year felt powerful urge to start over. She was right. Personal years are a part of that influencing energy creating experiences. 1 personal years begin a brand new 9-year cycle. Understanding this gave her the confidence to trust the pull toward something new. I have many, many examples that I could share, but this video would end up being very long. Understand that numerology isn't fortune telling. It's remembering who you are and aligning with your truth. And if you're ready to discover your unique energy signature and how it supports your growth and purpose, I'd love to explore it with you. You can book a Magic of You numerology session or calculate your own life path number on my website using the link below in the description. Remember, your life is on purpose, you're here for a reason, and you are more powerful than you know. Until next time.